You, Representative Foster, wrote a op-ed piece in the Petoskey News about Common Core.
Did they publish that?
I'm looking at it right now.
Gosh,
here
wow,
it is.
Great.
Why was this important to you? What was your point?
It got so much hype, this Common Core. I think it was just the issue of the day that I felt we had a lot of calls to the office. I felt the opportunity, obligation actually, to explain what it actually was. There was all these rumors. Especially with the Tea Party out there about what this was, and 2 + 2 doesn't equal 5. I kept hearing that. We have to have, this goes back to workforce development. If you graduate from a public institution or private institution in the state, there should be certain standards so that employers know that, if you got a K through 12 degree, this is what you know and this is what I can expect you to know.
Huh?
Whatever.
But there's also assessments that have to go along with that, and I think that's what we continue to debate in the legislatures. As these other countries are developing faster and they're producing more STEM degrees from their K through 12 system and their college system, how are we going to compete? And the first way to compete is to get the kids on the lower end the help they need, but also to bring everybody up and have that certain standard of what we can expect.
There's resistance because...
Michigan, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Frank Foster.
Thank you for the introduction. I'm from Pellston, Michigan. I'm a builder down there. We've been building for about 40 years now. I also help my family run a little pizzeria in the Petoskey area, and to be quite honest, I didn't know I was going to be speaking. They said this was not a political forum, and they didn't want political candidates, but I guess if you buy a spot for $25 here and to support, it gets you a spot up in front of you folks. So that was money well spent. I am a Republican. I'm a Republican because I said I run 3 family businesses. I don't want to be taxed out of this state. We've been doing this for a while here. We don't want to be overregulated out of northern Michigan, where we've been for about 100 years now. But I'm also a Republican because of certain ethics and paradigms of the Republican Party. I feel my party has abandoned me a little bit. This used to be the party of limited government. Someone asked me over here, what's your stance on the Constitution? What do you mean, what's my stance on the Constitution? It's my Constitution. It was written for me by others, smarter individuals than myself. And so we used to be a party that upheld that.
Because the Tea Party, in all honesty, the Tea Party, this is their issue. They have to stay relevant. And because Obamacare is, with all intents and purposes, moving forward, what's the next thing they can blog about?
In 10 seconds, what is their issue?
Relevancy. They struggle to remain relevant, in my opinion.
So they need a boogeyman.
They need a boogeyman.
And this is it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Thank you for being so candid. Appreciate it from both of you. State Representative Wayne Schmidt, running for State Senate, and State Representative Frank Foster, maybe the next Speaker of the House of Michigan, 15 after the hour.